Everybody's quick to say, oh, what the coach ain't doing. You guys are watching the game. Guess what I'm not doing? I'm not playing. They are.
And as you saw, today was the boiling point for Lady Rebels head coach Yo. And to say Ole Miss has been struggling this year is an understatement as they suffer another close loss. Here, let's take a look. Picking it up where things start to get fun in the fourth quarter. 30 seconds left. Ole Miss is up 60-56, trying to run the clock. Shakira Austin's pass is stolen by Kayla Pointer, who finishes through contact. Pointer would make the free throw 60-59, but LSU gets into some foul trouble. Lady Rebels make 2 free throws. They're up 62-59, but 23 seconds left here. This is where it changes. Carly Say banks in the 3 with the foul. Tied up 62 apiece now. Say makes the free throw, and the Tigers are up by 1. But more foul trouble. As you can see right here, Mimi Reed will now head to the foul line. Yep, because of that. She'll get 2 shots, but she only makes this one, sending this one into overtime 63-63. And overtime would not go well for the Lady Rebels as they lose their 6th straight game. This one proved to boil down to the little things. Here's Coach Yo with more.
And all it took was for them to catch the ball 2 times more than they did, and we win the game. Make a free throw 2 times. We were 16 for 30 from the free throw line. Everybody knows to win games on the road, you have to make free throws and layups. We're talented, but we're not tough. We have not shown to be tough when it counts. And so that's what I'm going to be demanding from them.
On a brighter note, Jackson State with their first game at home and biggest win in 8 years last night. But now that intensity cranks up a little more for Wayne Brent's team. Starting with the game yesterday, JSU is in the midst of having to play 3 games in 6 days, which includes hosting Alcorn State on Thursday to make up the game that was called off a couple of weeks ago due to the virus. With so many games in a short amount of time, Brent knows that he needs fresh legs this week if the Tigers want to keep the wins coming, which is why getting out to an early lead against Valley was so important.
We didn't want to play them as much, but we wanted them to play and get that rhythm. And then I was looking ahead to Monday, to Thursday. I don't remember a season where I've gone to February without playing a home game, but we haven't played a back-to-back on Saturday and Monday, so all this will be new for us. With our style of play, just how hard we play, that's a concern of mine. How what kind of legs will we have? How intense will we be?
The first of those 3 games in 6 for Jackson State starts tomorrow, taking on Arkansas Pine Bluff at 7:30. The Lady Tigers are also coming off a win last night, and they'll tip off at 5:30. And Southern Miss baseball ready to get back on the diamond after a long layoff, and the Golden Eagles have big hopes for 2021. With the season being cut short last year, the players are taking full advantage of the NCAA ruling for an extra year of eligibility, which means the Golden Eagles will return a stellar group of pitchers. That's going to be important as Conference USA is one of the few leagues this season that will be playing 4-game series on the weekends. And while this ruling is a huge help to Southern Miss, that also means other teams across the country will reap the benefits as well.
I know everybody keeps saying, man, we ought to be pretty good. And I think we should. But I think everybody else ought to be pretty good too, because they have all their players coming back. There has never and probably won't be a year as good in college baseball as there is this year. I mean, parity ought to be out the ceiling with everybody and their talent levels. And everybody I've talked to, they all feel very good about their teams.